So yeah, we're gonna use chicken. You don't use chicken traditionally in sushi, but sushi isn't originally from Japan. To backtrack, it comes from China along the Mekong River, which is one of the longest rivers in the world. Basically what it was vinegar and rice, and you'd put a piece of fish in it, and then the fish would be preserved in the rice. So it was used in a time when there was no refrigeration. So I'm going to show you how it's done. All right. This is Mia's style sushi. If you notice over here, there's it's not just rice. See that? There's all sorts of different stuff, and it's a lot like your salad. And if you notice, I just touched the water a little bit, so my hands are moist. The reason why I do that is so the rice doesn't stick onto my hands. And then move it up, move it down. A little something about our sushi. Our sushi isn't, obviously it's not traditional. And what I actually try to do is, I try to incorporate different ideas about eating, and food is a really great way of understanding people. So I've got friends from all over the world, and I don't have to leave New Haven to actually have friends from all around the world, because New Haven is a really multicultural town. So I've got, like, if you look over here, it's got little flax seeds in it, poppy seeds in it, and brown rice. There's quinoa, which is a South American grain, which has all the amino acids to be a complete protein. So if you're a vegan, for instance, you would need quinoa or soy in order to get your complete proteins. Now I flip it over, and I just kind of line this up with the bamboo mat. And then here's a little Japanese mayonnaise. Put that in there, just for fun. So we've got chicken over here. That's deep fried in whole wheat batter and in vegetable oil. I don't like worry about fat in my diet so much as the quality of fat. So like I try not to eat stuff that will clog up my arteries. So I don't have like dark meat chicken over here. With this, this is pretty simple for me as far as like a dish is concerned. I usually look into the history of ingredients before I even get started. So I'll Google, or I pretty much live in a library. I'm surrounded by different books on not just food, but on human beings and how they live. And I delve into different ways that people might eat, and then use my technique, which is sushi, and it's the theme of what we do at the restaurant, and then come up with a dish. But what we're doing here today is just to try to make something taste good. I think I'm going to put this Japanese thing in here because it seems like it's got a lot of crunch because of the stem, you know, and it'll give a contrast to what we're eating. Textures are really important. You know, textures, smell, sight, all the senses have to be stimulated when you cook. And then I just kind of tuck this in. Oh, I need a little salt. And if you look, what's different about the salt?
It's like it's more chunkier than regular salt.
And it's gonna make a huge difference because it's not gonna just if I use like powderized salt, it's just gonna be really salty. But this is gonna give it a crunch, you know, which will be really pleasant. I'm just gonna tuck this baby in, and then where you have the seam over here, put it right on the bottom. Alright, and then I hold it down. Before I cut sushi, I always wet the knife, wet the tip, bang it, and let it kind of drip down the side. Tell me what you think.
Right now?
Yeah. The whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Right?
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The problem is, like with the American diet, I think, in my estimation, as it evolved, is that we definitely do not have enough fresh vegetables and fruit in it. So now you have something as simple and very American as fried chicken. Yeah, but you've got all these whole grains on the outside, and then you got all the nutrients from everything that you guys grew. Yeah, just all at once, just one big bite. What do you think? Let's see. What do you think? One big bite.
That's
Good.
good.
I think it's
good.
crunchy. Like this.